Talk to me. Terry Tibbs.
Carl.
Yes, Tom.
That's how I would say your name if I was struggling to work out whether I was Italian or British. Carl.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, you got your Christmas tree up.
I got my Christmas tree up and
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
Huh?
What's this?
I only saw your crotch then.
Did you?
Good job to see that.
Let's talk about these jumpers after we have rolled those Christmas-themed titles I spent hours on. So, Carl, you're wearing, and I'm wearing.
Yes, an awkward turkey Christmas jumper. It says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal."
Yeah.
And an awkward New Year.
Yeah. Which if
my favorite film in it.
Which if us in the UK aren't out of lockdown, by the time it gets to that point, could be a very awkward New Year.
Yeah, it's good. I think doesn't matter if you're in lockdown or not. It's going to be an awkward New Year anyway, mate.
Definitely. Now, listen, these jumpers were made for us by the lovely people at Vinyl Instinct. And we've got some in our store, our Bandcamp store, the Awkward Turkey Bandcamp page. Link is on the page, on the video, at the bottom of the video.
Not for long. And do you know why?
Why?
It's going to be Christmas soon.
It is going to be Christmas
soon. And then, who's going to wear it after that?
Well, you might wear it next year and the year after.
Yeah.
You know, what I'd be doing is I'd be looking at how old I am, how many more Christmases I've got before statistically I'm going to die.
Not a lot.
And then
you set me up for that, mate.
You know what I mean? If I'm like 98, I go, right, okay, there's a chance I'm only going to be around for a few more Christmases. Do I really want an Awkward Turkey podcast Christmas jumper? And even at 98, Carl, the answer is
yes.
Yes, we.
Yep.
We. So you can get them at this link at the bottom. And in a moment, because we know we've done it, he doesn't know about it, but we're going to give our podcast regular guest, Mr. Adam Westcott, a call.
Batman.
And we're going to give him a very, very special gift. I wonder what it'll be that we'll give him. Could it be one of these jumpers?
Christmas jumper,
innit? Yeah, definitely.
Christmas jumper.
Definitely.
I do like it though. It's very comfortable.
It is.
And I got to be honest, I'm very impressed with the design. Whoever did that is a bloody genius.
That was me. It was you. Well done. I was going to work my way around to saying congratulations.
Claiming now, is it?
On a fantastic design. What I will say about them is, because normally when you buy a Christmas jumper, they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
These aren't.
This isn't. No.
And it's fashionable.
Yeah.
For 1 month of the year.
Yeah.
Not going to get away with it.
Not
going to get away with it in April. Yeah. Turkey does work. The turkey does work.
God, Carl, guys, you became really popular in December, didn't you? Yeah, mate.
We did.
Had loads more searches on Google.
Everybody accidentally searching for turkeys. Perfect. Carl, tell us what we've got coming up on the show today, because it's always me that does it.
All right, mate. We've got lots of guests. We have actually got lots of guests this week.
Define
like your mug. Hey.
Oh, hello.
Look at that.
It's too hot. I picked it up and it's too hot. I'm sort of holding it. I'm going to put it down. It's going to be awkward. But
what a sucker.
Yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot.
We've got little Paul's coming on, isn't he? You and
Paul. Yeah.
We got Adam West. Adam West is coming on.
He is, yeah.
Got Christmas jumpers.
That's it.
We talked about already, yeah. Tell you what's coming up soon.
What's that?
My birthday. 1 step closer to being as old as you.
Do you think you'll ever catch me up?
No.
Doesn't work like that, does it?
Well, if you die, and then I will then eventually catch you up.
Someone bought me a birthday card.
Die first.
I think it was for my 30. How old are you going to be? 32 or 33? 33. I could get this right or wrong. It's either 32 or 33, but you will have your older than Jesus birthday soon.
No, 33. I think he died at 33.
Yeah, so as soon as you get to your 34th birthday, you've officially outlived thy Lord.
He come back though, and no one knows how long he stayed around for.
No, that's true. That's true.
Still with us, mate. Still with us. So, joke's on you.
Moving away from thy Lord. This is going to be quite difficult for us to talk about because how do we talk about something that by the time this goes out is finished, but we've only seen a couple of episodes? I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Oh, I am loving it. So at this point, Jordan is still in. He might win it, but he's still in it. And every time someone puts anything near him, even if they put the cliff next to him, he goes,
Yeah, but I'm loving it as well. And I don't normally watch it. This is the first year in a long time that I have watched it.
I made you watch it.
You kind of did. And then a lot of other people were like, no, you should watch it. Are you watching it? And I thought, I'll watch it for two reasons. Number one, I've got nothing to do. And number two,
yeah, I'm not gigging.
It is the only thing that people talk about at the moment because it's the only thing that's happening. So
yeah, Strictly's not as big this year. Strictly's normally quite a big thing, but I don't think Strictly's as big this year.
I haven't seen a lot of Strictly, to be honest. I haven't seen a lot of that. I'll watch I'm a Celeb. If I get the first episode in and I'm hooked on the first episode and I like the people that are in it, then I'll watch it to the end.
And you're sold.
We have to kind of have a prediction on it because I think when this goes out in the first week of December, it's going to be done and dusted, isn't it?
It's 3 weeks long. So we'll still have another. We'll have about a week left.
Do you want to? Maybe.
I'm gonna make a prediction anyway.
Well, we filmed the other episodes in December, apart from the last one, so it's going to definitely be finished before we sit down and film again. So let's make a prediction.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to win?
Let's tell everybody the date that we're filming this episode. Is it?
Yeah.
That kind of settles the score because no one new has come in yet, and so we should. It's the 18th of November. Today.
18th of November today.
Sorry to spoil the liveness of it. I do like the idea, though, that if anybody thinks it's live and we're normally in the comments on YouTube.
They're so confused. Confused.
But he's there. But he's there. But he's there. But he's there. Wait. Let me just... He's replied to me, but he's there. So it's the 18th of November.
Yeah, this isn't live. When you're watching this, we did it weeks ago. No. I
predict a riot. I predict that the winner of this year's I'm a Celebrity is going to be Shane Ritchie.
Really?
I think so. I mean,
I think
you reckon that Jordan's going to win, don't you?
See, he could, but I think that at the moment people feel kind of a little bit sorry for him on the 18th of November because he seems quite.
Yeah, you'll get fed up with him. Definitely.
Yeah, but I think you'll also get fed up with the fact that Shane Ritchie makes a joke about everything.
He's like you. He reminds me of you.
Why?
Because he's got a dad joke for everything.
Yeah. I think Mo Farah's got a potential
big fan base.
Real possibility. He's kind of the big name in it at the moment, unless they don't bring anybody else in. But I don't think he's had a lot of screen time.
No, I just worry that he's a bit quiet to win.
Yeah. I did like it, and this is going to be way out of sync, but when Vernon Kay decided he was going to play Family Fortunes with him last night.
Yeah.
Name a part of your body that begins with with an N or with a K.
With a K. Yeah. No, with an N.
No, with an N. He goes, name a part of your body that starts with an N. And Mo Farah went, knob.
No, he said knee. And then he went, no, neck.
Then he went knob. He went knob and knee. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And Vernon was like, Mo, they both start with K. I should get onto my agent now and let him know I can play Northern.
Yeah. Well, or not.
Or not.
Don't send that email.
Let's not dwell too much on I'm a Celebrity, just because by the time this goes out, it will have moved forward so much. Can
I ask you a quick question though, mate, about I'm a Celeb? Why don't you like Giovanna? Why don't you like I really like her, and I think that she's actually a really sweet person, but you just don't like her. And you're not alone, I guess. I've heard a couple of people moan about her, but
you haven't met Tom Hardy, but you strongly dislike Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And I understand when I say this, it comes from a place.
Well, my missus is also in love with Tom Hardy, as most of the female population are, and a lot of the male population. And there's just, there's obviously something that just niggles me a little bit.
This start, I text you on the first episode and said, "Why is Tom Fletcher's mum gone in?"
You're so mean.
But
you're so mean.
I did. I thought it was his mum, and then I thought
you did, and you knew it wasn't his mum.
I've never seen
Mum's
it before.
Blonde.
I don't know. She just really annoys me. As does that the Paralympian Holly, because she keeps introducing herself with MBE at the end of her name.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. And last night, Holly
You'd be
and
like,
Giovanni
my name's
did a trial.
Tom Vaughan, TWAT.
Very well done. Very well done. I don't know why I don't like it. Listen, I'm sure she's a lovely person, but every time I see her on telly, it does make me want to sort of headbutt the screen until it all cracks and I can't see her anymore.
Tom Vaughan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Take a bow.
Man of the people. So yeah, moving away from I'm a Celebrity, but sort of sticking with new things. We've got an email address attached to the show. It's just a thing I wanted to do, and I said to you it'd be a really cool idea, because every single week when we get together, we have to make a list of things to talk about because we haven't done anything.
Yeah.
I'd like to start a little segment called "What the bloody hell have you been up to?" And everyone can just email in and they can tell us if they've done something that was interesting or something that was funny. I've got one from what happened to me today, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. But the email address is the bottom. If you want to get involved with the show, if you want to send us some memes, if you want to send us what?
Memes?
Some
yeah. Let's
memes.
Go on, move on. Yeah.
You want to send us some memes? You want to send us some news, or you just want to get in touch with the show and say anything at all? Send it to the emails on the screen now, and you might get featured on a show coming up in the future. Carl. Sorry, I felt like I'd finished the weather, and I was about to. And now, Carl.
With you, Carl.
For the sport.
Yeah. It's been a long day, and I've.
So your birthday, we digressed from your birthday. Your birthday, your equaling Jesus's age birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you what you got planned.
Nothing planned because it's COVID. But yeah, it is my birthday. So I've already had some lovely gifts of people already. But I tell you what, there's always room for another pair of socks, my loves. So send those bloody socks my way. Socks are the best gift you can ever give anybody. You disagree? You're wrong.
I do disagree, but everything that I've got that's at the forefront of my mind now is not suitable for 7 p.m. on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so if anybody wants to send me a birthday card or a pair of socks, send them my way.
Speaking of gifts.
I tell you what, I'll be like Tom and I'll keep them up for 3 months after my birthday. You're welcome, world. You're welcome.
So, Carl, on the subject of gifts, I'd like to do a new segment now called Thank You for the Gifts, because I think we get
Why did you come up with that name, mate? It's like we hadn't rehearsed this.
It's pretty much. I think I sent you a voice note just going, Carl, we've been sent some lovely stuff. I did send you a voice note. And I said, could you make me a jingle?
Claims anything is good.
That sounds a bit like ABBA.
You're so wrong.
Music.
Because I came up with this.
I sent you a thing of me going, thank you for the gifts.
That's not true.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Not true.
I'll find it and I'll play it. I'm
wrong.
Pretty sure that's what happened. Anyway, you made a jingle. It's bloody brilliant. We're going to do a segment now called Thank You for the Gifts. Roll
that bloody jingle.
Bebe.
Jingle jangle. Thank you for the gifts. They're pretty insane. Tom even got his Lamborghini Hurricane. We could live without him, but then what fun would that be? Send them to me, 'cause all your socks keep my feet warm for free. So we say thank you for the gifts, for sending them to me, us, both of us. Thanks very much. All the best. God bless.
So Carl, I said
that's so good. I love that jingle.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Recorded in all of 3 minutes.
There were 2 versions. I think one of them the swearing got dumbed down from effing to being, which is good. But I wanted
watches, doesn't she?
Yeah, so does mine.
Yeah, you're all right about swearing in front of your mum. I cringe a little bit.
Yeah, I do swear in front of my mum. It's just how we speak to each other. It's like a mutual respect thing.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's nice. Good on you.
Anyway, thank you for the gifts. This week, I want to say a big thank you to Michelle, who hold the phone, mate. She bought me a Lamborghini Huracan. I don't know if you remember what episode it was that I said it in.
It was a couple of weeks ago.
But we were talking about what's the best thing that you can have, or what if you could have anything, what would you have? And I said Lamborghini. She got me a Lamborghini.
A real one?
Well,
close enough.
Yeah,
close enough for jazz.
It's a replica. It's a small replica, but here's the great thing: it says Vorno on the number plate.
It'll work for you then.
Hey, that almost looked rehearsed, and it wasn't. No, but she sent me like a little gift box. I'll put it up on the screen now. But it had a Lamborghini in it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts this week, Michelle.
Michelle sent me a lovely gift as well.
What?
It wasn't a Lamborghini.
What?
A Lamborghini Hurricane.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
sorry, mate.
So my thank you for the gifts this week was Michelle, who sent me a lovely box with some gifts in it, some shortbread, some gingerbread, and a Lamborghini. And well, she sent you a box too.
Yeah. As well as a bunch of other people. In all fairness,
what was in your box? Not a euphemism. This is just becoming panto, isn't it?
Yeah, you couldn't get to the theatre this year. You're welcome, world.
You and me in red jumpers just making sound effects at the end of jokes. Oh dear.
So Michelle got me. She sent me a little gift, and she got me a little ornament for my tree, personalized. Said Carl on a guitar, and some socks. And a card, and the card disclaiming that she likes me but doesn't love me quite like she loves you. So don't worry about it, mate.
Thanks, Michelle. Redeemed. Now listen, we've got quite a busy show.
We do.
So I think we should get our first guest on. Actually, let's get Adam Westcott on really, really quickly. Give him his Christmas present, and then we get little Paul on.
And then he can fuck off.
Get rid of him. He's on it every bloody week. Oh,
look at his head. Look at his
back.
Hey.
Hello.
All right, Westy.
All right, how's it going?
Very, very good.
Oh.
Now we've got little
Christmas
Paul
in Adam West's house, isn't it?
I think I'm going to close that curtain.
Okay.
All right, mate.
To make it tidier.
Made it worse now.
There you go.
Oh, brilliant.
Now, the reason we've got you on the show, because this week, little Paul is one of our guests, but the reason we've got you on the show is you had a package delivered to your house, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah? And I told you not to open it.
Package.
Don't put your address out, Dad.
Yeah, maybe do it again, but don't show your address, because otherwise I have to pixelate it. I will pixelate it if your address has been seen. This is where I live. So, Westy, you've got a package. It has been sent.
Yeah.
By the lovely people at Vinyl Instinct. So I don't know if you can guess what it is, but Merry Christmas.
Open it.
Open it up.
Open it up. It's my first
On
Christmas
camera
present.
if you can. On camera if you can. That's it. And look a little bit more excited if you can.
Oh, it smells good. You know when you get a package, it smells good.
I don't know. I don't usually sniff bags.
Tom's ass.
Oh, yes. Nice. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
And a Westy New Year.
Oh, it's Westy.
All the West, God bless.
Part of the podcast family. Part of the Awkward Turkey.
Put it on, mate.
Stick it on. Careful of that crown.
Watch your hat, yeah.
Take that crown off.
I think that's just broke the fourth wall for me. I thought that was actually just balanced upon his bonds.
Oh, it feels nice.
They are comfortable, mate.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh,
I
yeah.
mean-
Now I'm officially a part of the Awkward Turkey family.
Well, you haven't paid for it yet, but yeah, kind of.
Yeah, give us your PayPal.
What's your PayPal, Addy? Hmm?
They're really nice. Nice and comfy.
Yeah. I
No,
mean, it's
you're-
not fucking H&M.
Oh,
mate.
there we
Calm
go,
down.
mate. There we go.
Bloody hell, looks good, and you had.
We like
First
the three,
Christmas present. Like
the
it.
Three Musketeers. It's to say thank you for being involved in the show for as much as you have been over the last few weeks, and in the coming weeks that we've already filmed. Now,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Did we open the gifts that you sent us now, Ad?
so Westy, we'll see you next week, I believe.
Well, actually, let's not cut it off quite yet.
This guy.
I've got something Christmassy, nativity that I can send you as a bit of a surprise.
Of course he has.
You mean like a movie script?
Yeah, something Christmassy, a bit of a story. One would call it a nativity.
Okay. You know that Little Paul's on the show.
That's all right. I can squeeze him in.
That's what Tom said.
Right. Westcott, we're going to have a quick chat with Little Paul, and then we will get you back on in about, I don't know what real time that will be, probably about 10, 15 minutes. And me, Carl, you and Little Paul will do the nativity for all the lovely people on the internet with the script that you've written that none of us have read.
Sounds good.
Are you all right to stick around?
I'm all right to stick around, yeah.
All right, Westy. I'm gonna
Thanks,
bang.
Ad.
I'm gonna bang you in the waiting room.
Oh God, innuendo.
We started making sound effects, mate. I will catch you in a few minutes for what will surely be a brilliant script. Thanks, Westy. See you in a sec.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Right, Carl. So that's happening later. That's exciting.
Yeah. So tell me about this friend of yours, Little Paul. Give me a little insight on how you know him, so that I can pretend I know him as well. We
Cool.
can use all this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. So Little Paul was in a band with me.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. We also used to live together. He was an absolute nightmare to live with.
Right.
Whenever he cooked, he used to cook with red wine, but it used to look like he'd put a little hand grenade in the red wine. It was just all over the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just a nightmare to live with.
Okay.
I opened a shop with him once in Swansea.
No, you didn't.
I did. You can ask him.
In Swansea.
Yeah, me and him opened a little shop in Swansea.
What was it called? Can you remember?
Teddy bears and flares.
Lies.
No, we did. I'll get him to tell you the story behind it as well.
All right,
but yeah, in a band with him, used to live with him, and we opened a shop in Swansea. So all facts. Let's get him on. I think this is called the guest section. I made a jingle for
Why'd you call him Little Paul, by the way?
Huh?
Why'd you call him Little Paul?
Call him Little Paul because when he joined the band, he replaced a guy that was in the band who was called Paul.
Right. Okay.
And I met him.
And
I met him at rehearsals, and he just said, "Hi, my name's Stephen," and I said, "No, it's not." I said, "I've spent 5 years learning someone else's name. You'll be called Paul." And now everyone calls him Paul.
Horrible. You are a horrible human being. Get him on.
This is the guest section. You made the jingle. I did the titles. Roll it.
All right, gents.
Stephen Arundale. Little Paul.
Mate, why does he call you Little Paul?
Can we tell him that?
Yeah.
Can we actually? I'll let you do it because, let's be honest, you did make it up.
I did just tell him that it was because there was another guy in the band called Paul, and I'd spent 5 years learning his name, and I refused when you joined to learn.
He's fucking horrible, isn't he?
He is horrible. The problem, it was fine though, because when he said, "Oh, I'm not learning a new name. I'm going to call you Paul," it was fine by me because my middle name's Paul. So
okay.
It was like, that's absolutely fine, mate. No problem. Otherwise, he'd have got a slap round the chops.
Yeah, I mean, I did spend 30 minutes looking for you on Instagram under the name Paul. So
it is potentially problematic.
So if anybody would like to find you on Instagram right now, is under Stephen.
Yeah, Stephen Arundale. Stephen Paul Arundale it is, yeah.
Stephen Arundale. Yeah. So Paul, me and you were in a band together for a bit. We also lived together for a bit, and we'll get on to living together in a minute because I'm sure we've both got differing opinions of how that played out. But I was telling Carl just before we went into this segment about the time you and I opened a shop in Swansea.
We did open a little shop in Swansea. It was at one of the Little Mix Experience gigs. Great gig. Everyone loved it. And we were selling wristbands, teddies, extortionately priced teddies before and after the show. And I was saying, Tom, no one's going to buy these teddies. They're like £15 a throw. And I think they all went. And I was like, I don't know how you do it.
They were £10 a teddy. But you'd come with me for the. I can't remember why we were together at that gig. Maybe we'd have done something the night before.
I think we were sandwiched in between. So we had a Take That gig, then the Little Mix, and then we had another Take That gig. So I just come to help you out with your little shop.
I don't know how it wound up that you and I ended up selling glow sticks, wristbands, and as you put them, overpriced, but they are very reasonably priced, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, so they're still on sale. There's still a few left.
Oh, I'm
joking,
surprised.
mate. You're joking. I've got a garage full of them. Literally went and spent thousands on them before the year, thinking we've got a big tour. It all got pulled. Now I've got a garage full of teddy bears and glow sticks. I look like the child catcher.
Oh, you just, I remember you coming over to me and just whispering in my ear, oh, come on, mate, sell some of them teddy bears. Get them teddy bears shifted.
Come on, mate. Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
Shall I leave this Zoom session?
Should we just fill Carl in with that little one we used to say to the flight attendant when we walked on a plane? So
why did you do that?
I don't. Well, I think you wanted to more than anything, and I just sort of give you the little nudge because you say, I'm going to say to this. I think the first time we were flying to like Norway or something, and you said, "Oh, watch this, Paul. I'm going to say Daddy's home" to the flight attendant that welcomes us onto the plane. And it's this lovely lady just wanting him to show him to his seat so he could sit down and shut up. And he just said, Daddy's home. Looked a square in the face. Daddy's home.
What did she say back?
I was too busy laughing, to be honest.
She maced me straight away.
Oh, I was too busy laughing, I think.
That was a thing. That was a thing for quite a while. I'd forgotten all about that till you mentioned it. Daddy's home to the flight attendants.
Well, we changed it up. There was a few other ones. I can't remember what they were, but we did change it up so it wasn't always Daddy's home. But
thankfully,
that's how it started.
That's how every good story. That's how every good story starts, with Daddy's home.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So before we get on to Christmas themed stuff, I'm just interested to know, because how long ago was it that you and me lived together?
Oh,
I should rephrase that question. How long ago was it that you and I shared a bed?
That's a different question, and you know it. I moved in with you, didn't I? I think it was like April 2017, something like that. I think
could be. I'm interested to know what you took.
It was around the Easter time.
And we lived together for about a year, was it?
Yeah, about 10 months, yeah.
About 10 months. And what did you take away from that experience of living with me? I'm just interested to know, because time's passed now. We both
couple of pairs of shoes.
Well, we got on pretty well. It worked out well, I have to say.
Mate, he left the band you were in. Couldn't have been that great.
That was something else. But it went well, I think. I did all the cooking, obviously. So he was coming home from, I felt like a housewife. He'd come home and tea would be there on the table for him or whatever. And then he'd just moan at me. He wouldn't tidy up after. I'd have to tidy up as well.
Yeah, what was that chopping board saying? What was that chopping board saying?
That was the thing he'd always say.
Never clean the chopping board. Never clean the chopping board. Always clean the chopping board. How many times did we have to buy our next door neighbour, Sandra, chocolates to say sorry for the fact that I had
many times.
At the time, I had a very loud car, and you and me were coming and going at sort of 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I mean that was always going to happen though with gigging and stuff.
Yeah, like a drug dealer.
Yeah, but not.
I do remember you coming back with
heroin.
with you. Yeah, I do. I remember that too. But no, I remember you coming back in the 911 that you had the and just revving the engine, and you got back at like 10 o'clock in the evening. I'm assuming that Sandra's would have had a hot milk, a bedtime story, and be asleep.
Yeah.
And you're just revving it outside. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Come for a ride. Oh,
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home. Yeah, and then there was we might have had a party or two and maybe shouting a bit. So she got a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, she did get a lot of chocolate.
She got a lot of chocolate.
Lots of milk tray.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sandra, if you're watching.
I'm watching.
My neighbours have got it worse here now. Way worse. Doing a
you on a bike every day.
On a bike, exercise bike every day. Live show every Saturday night for 5 months from my house. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably the sound of the bloody Formula One that does the head in the mouse, I'd have thought.
Yeah, God, I do love me racing.
That's just him singing.
All right, boys.
Oh, and the singing, to be fair.
Yeah, okay, boys. Okay, boys.
Oh.
Paul, are you ready for Christmas? Do you buy your presents early?
I've been listening to the podcast, obviously. I am.
There should be a test for when a guest says that. There should be what happens in episode 4 at 12 minutes.
Well, you got to do your research.
All day today, he's just been scrolling through the titles going, England versus Wales, England versus Wales.
Yeah, I had to do a bit of research, No, but I remember you talking about Bob. Carl won't know. I know Tom's brother quite well. Right. He's over in New Zealand now. But I'm very much like him, super, super last minute. So I'm just not ready at the moment. I think I've got one present, and it's not even good. I wouldn't want
3 weeks left, or 2 weeks left.
Pardon?
I think when this goes out,
left.
I think when this goes out, there's 3 weeks left.
Yeah, so 3 weeks left. Yeah, one.
The answer would still be the same, even if it wasn't.
Of course it would.
Yeah.
Of course it would. I'm one of those lads that will be around a petrol station at like Christmas Eve, 10 o'clock, buying someone an air freshener for the car.
Lovely.
Paul, while we've got you here, if you have listened to the podcast, you will have heard that Adam Westcott has been a guest on it a couple of times.
Yeah.
There's a segment.
Have you ever met him, Stephen? Ever met Adam Westcott?
I have met Adam Westcott.
Adam West, as I thought he was.
I know. I was as disappointed as you were, mate.
They sold it to me as well.
Not a bad second place, though. Not a bad second place. I met him on the Norwegian. I think it was a Norwegian Star. We were doing a few shows on that cruise ship.
Yeah, that's right.
That's when you first met him. That's when we all first met him.
That's when we corrupted him. Yeah.
Oh, yes, we did.
He was such a lovely, normal guy, and by the time he got off that ship,
completely different person.
Yeah.
Completely different person. I don't think I've seen him since, but I've spoke to him and stuff, and yeah, great lad.
So there's a segment on the show where he essentially writes the script of a movie in 10 or 15 seconds. He was on the show earlier today. We let him know that you were coming on. And with it being Christmas, he's written the nativity, but for you, me, Carl and him, I don't know who's the characters on it. Yeah.
No, mate, if you're anything like me and you get a little bit flustered when someone presents you with a script that you have to read on the fly, don't panic. Because for the last 3 weeks, all I've said is, okay, or something like that. So I wouldn't stress about the amount of diction you've got.
Yeah. I'm more stressing about what Adam may have written, to be honest, Carl.
Oh, Stephen, also, I'm a Celeb. Are you watching?
I am watching, yes.
Okay, prediction. Shout it out, my friend.
Shane Ritchie.
Oh, I said the same thing.
You did say that.
He's definitely going to win. He's just funny. He makes you laugh. And that's
And I reckon what's going to happen is about 2 weeks in, there's going to be a sad story he's going to tell. He's going to explain how something went bad in his life, and everyone in the UK is going to go, I love him. I just love him.
I think he was really well liked even before he went on the show.
Hang on. Sorry. Why am I playing Mary?
To explain that, let's get him in. It's Adam Westcott.
Why am I playing Mary? Why
I'm the wise man.
Wiseman. Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Is wise man spelt wrong?
Yeah, well, it should be a space, shouldn't it? He's a wise man, not
What is it?
Mr. Wiseman.
Hey, it's Paul Wiseman, everybody.
I'm Paul Wiseman.
Adam Joseph. Carl Mary.
We've only just got to casting and I'm already lost it.
Welcome back, Adam.
Hello.
Adam Joseph, as you like to call yourself.
Hey. All right, mate.
You all right? How's it going, man? Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
All right, guys, get a bit meaner at each other, is it?
Yeah, off, Adam. I'm only joking.
Very bready.
Oh, God. It's very bready.
Anytime I've like bread pudding or bread and butter pudding, it's always takes me back to that. It's very bready.
How often do you have bread and butter pudding, Adam?
I was just going to say.
I made it sound like it's a weekly occurrence. It's not. It's once in a blue moon, but I do think of you when I do that.
That's lovely, mate. That's lovely.
I just picture Adam like this now. Mom! It's the bread and butter, Mom!
But wait, listen, Carl, if we're ever struggling for material because we're in lockdown and we're not going anywhere or doing anything, I think we just get these two on and let them talk to each other. It'd be great. Easy. So easy.
Very bready.
Easy.
Very bready.
Before we jump into this,
I've got a few questions.
and it's definitely a jump. Who's Paul Wiseman?
I'll put that on the screen. So that
that's the title right there. Who's Paul Wiseman?
Mate, you got a new Twitter handle coming.
So So Adam, do you want to just run through who the cast of this nativity are?
Yeah. Okay. So is this for the actual podcast or now?
I'm going to use.
Yeah, but all this shit is going in.
This is gold.
We're still padding.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this year's nativity, Tom is going to be narrating. I'm going to be playing Joseph. Little Paul / Stephen is going to be the Wiseman.
And I'm Mary.
And Carl is going to be Mary.
Okay.
And you, by the looks of the first few lines of this, as I'm reading it here, it says that is this a modern adaptation?
I've just read the first line.
I'm just arranging my windows. Right.
If you got
this is very much a modern adaptation of.
Tis was.
Paul Wiseman's off.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the first two words are killer. Like, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It says "tis was." Oh, I'm not going to be able to get through the first two words of this, boys.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Get into character now. Come on.
Okay. So
Right.
we're going to get into
Get into character.
Okay.
There you go.
So, Adam, you said to me on this email that the way this works best is if if we all use our normal voices and don't put. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think just be yourself. Just be yourself. Yeah. Just be yourself.
Embrace your inner Wiseman.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, It's time for the for Adam Westcott's movie time. Let's roll that jingle. Except for instead of 3 men, it's going to be 4 men. Roll the jingle.
4 wise men.
3 men telling stories you've all heard before, just not as good and a little bit shorter.
It's Adam Westcott movie time. Oh, this is so short. How are you supposed to know what the f***'s going on?
Okay, quiet on set, please. We are going to go for a take. Carl, can you give me the magic word?
Yes, and action.
'Tis was the miracle we were all looking for. Something beyond our wildest imaginings. Whence does such a day arrive? 'Tis was a first. The baby Jesus born of a virgin. Yeah, right. Mary and her stud Joseph. Our story tonight begins on a snowy night in a petrol station in Yateley. 10:15 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
Jesus Christ, are you having a laugh?
Joseph is browsing the Scotch eggs and sandwiches at the petrol station. The price has rattled him.
Oh, there you go again, nicking one of my catchphrases.
It's not really a catchphrase though, is it? I'm just shocked at these prices.
Yeah, but I say that all the time. And you also used another catchphrase of mine the other day. Remember? Mary walked past me and I said, "Excuse me?"
That's not really a catchphrase though, is it?
Are you having a laugh? Is he having a laugh?
There's the catchphrase again. The wise man is looking at the shop assistant. He's having none of it.
You're having a laugh saying that. These prices are also having a laugh. £5 for an egg.
The wise man catches a glimpse of himself in the reflection of the glass.
Damn, I'm in good shape.
He is massively overweight, yet lifts his shirt up.
Don't worry about those. They're just abs.
The wise man catches a glimpse of the bargain bin.
Nicolas Cage, you're my hero.
Jesus Christ is stirring and waking from a nap. Mary is losing her rag.
Boys, I'll tell you who isn't having a laugh. That's me and Jesus Christ. He's crying. Let's go already.
They quickly buy some sandwiches and Scotch eggs and head for the road, and some Yakult. It aids digestion, apparently. And after a Scotch egg, the boys will definitely need it. They filled the camper van full of crisps and petrol.
I'm going to sleep. And Wiseman, don't look at my boobs while I breastfeed. I've caught you once or twice doing that, naughty.
Is she having a laugh?
Excuse me.
The banter continued as they rolled on into Didcot. Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh.
Listen,
Well
if
done,
ever a
Well done,
nativity,
Stephen.
Oh.
if ever a nativity could have been brought up to date and sort of based in the Reading and Slough area, I feel that that did it. I feel that
It was like
absolutely
going
did
to
it.
my nephew's Christmas play, except without the breastfeeding line.
Why all of a sudden was there a breastfeeding reference?
I don't know.
Oh. Tis was
Thank you,
the
Adam.
miracle.
Oh.
I'll never get over the opening to that. Tis was. Oh, yes. Very well done.
Boys,
Thank you.
listen, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the Awkward Turkey episode, which is going out at the beginning of December. Thanks very much. And I think based on the fact that Paul turned up drinking vodka and agreed to say anything that Adam Westcott wrote, I believe that this will probably happen again sometime soon.
Yeah, I hope so. It's been good. I love Adam's
I
writing.
love a good tiz was.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up in the comments for Mr. Adam Westcott and Paul Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Take it easy, boys.
cheers, boys. See ya.
Thank you very, very much, boys. Adam Westcott and, of course, Stephen Paul Wiseman.
Yeah.
Arundel.
Good fun, that was, wasn't it?
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. But to be
Adam
fair,
trying to get a job with the BBC there.
probably. And I think he's got a chance. Let's be honest. Everybody
I
likes a
don't,
script.
But,
I like a script where my good friend Carl has to make reference in a fictional way to
to boobs.
breasts.
Mhm.
Breasts.
Keep saying it. Yeah.
Just it distracted me. Sorry, it just distracted me. It just distracted me.
Okay.
It's been a long old lockdown.
So we got a couple of people to thank before we wrap this up.
We do. Do you want to take it away, Carl?
I will. Thank you to Vinyl Instinct for these awesome, awkward jumpers, Christmas jumpers.
Get yours at the link below on the Awkward Turkey.
Yeah, in our Bandcamp page. We should also say a massive thank you to our patrons.
Always. Couldn't do it without the patrons. They are my favorite things that begin with the letter P.
That sounded very patronizing, but he means it really.
I mean it.
He's a very nice guy, really.
I do it out of love. I just love doing it.
So we should say a big thank you to those. So thank you. And thank you.
And thank you.
Yeah, it's my birthday coming up, mate.
It is.
Got a gift for me?
I do.
Let's have a look then. Pretty sure I can guess what this is, but we'll try it. Go on.
You might be able to guess what it is because we've already filmed this bit.
Yeah, maybe. I'll pad this bit. Tom. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Go on in. Hold it up for the people at home to see. Excite me. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Picture you in a park with your top off.
12 glossy, high-resolution A3 images. Perfect for anyone's house, Carl. I'm pretty sure, Claire, your wife, would absolutely j'adore having that in the downstairs bog.
Maybe.
At the time,
I've got a massive bin in there, so
very good, very
Plus,
good.
you could also wipe her ass with it. So
At the time of this going out, there's still about 20, about 20 left.
Say hello.
See, your dog Boo, not in the entire show. All of a sudden, she sees my glossy, high-resolution A3 matte printed.
She's just been sick as well.
Camera calendar. I can't get my words out. I'm delirious. Thank you
that bad arm you've been holding.
Thank you so much for watching this first episode in December of the Awkward Turkey podcast. As always, you can be a patron. You can get one of these awesome jumpers. You can watch it on YouTube. You can review it wherever you want to review it, because I know people are getting angry they can't review it on iTunes. You can review it wherever you want to. And we are very, very grateful for all of those things. We have got a phenomenal month coming up in December. We know that because we've
lots
already
of guests.
Filmed it.
Yeah. True that.
Guests, laughs,
Pests,
comedy,
Wests.
guests,
Got it all.
Wests. Yeah, quizzes. It's all coming up. It's all coming up. And banter from your two favourite lads. Not Ant
If you're
and
on a
Dec.
bike in the night.
Wear this red jumper. You've still got a great chance of being seen if you have the adequate reflectors and lights attached to your push bike. It's not quite the catchphrase you had, is it?
No, it didn't go what I thought it was going to go, but that's okay. Let's wrap it up.
Let's drop the mics.
All right. Lots of love. All the best. God bless.
Bye.